everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this Halo Smoky Glittery Purple Eye. So if you want to learn how to do this look, please keep watching. Alright, so to start off, I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyes with this NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer.
She sets me free, where I wanna be.
And next I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows, and today I'm using the Benefit Browzings in Light Brow Shaping Kit. And to go ahead and do that, I'm going to use my Sephora small angled brush. So to do this, I'm just going to dip my brush in the darker cream color, and I'm just going to go ahead and right along the bottom of my eyebrow line, fill that out, and then brush up with the lighter powder color. Once I have the outline done and the eyebrows filled in, I'm going to go ahead back into the darker cream and outline the top of my eyebrow.
I build my love like a castle in the sand, and when it comes down, it comes tumbling to the ground. When she speaks, it's a dangerous fantasy, sets me free, where I wanna be.
And just to clean up the brows, I'm just going to take my Sephora Bright Future Gel Concealer, and I'm just going to clean up the edges a little bit. So brows are done, so I'm just going to go ahead and start on my foundation. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 102 today, and go in with the Beauty Blender and pat it all over my face.
See the dough.
Alright, just a tip for using beauty blenders. Make sure you always wet them before you use them, get them really damp, and just squeeze out all the excess water. When I first started using one, I wasn't getting them wet at all. I was just using it completely dry, and I was like, why isn't my foundation turning out that great? I mean, it was still great because it's a beauty blender, but life-changing. Okay, so moving on. I'm going to use, once again, my Bright Future Gel Serum. This is the shade Bavarian Cream. It's the lightest shade, and I'm just going to go ahead and brighten up under my eyes, my chin, my nose, my T-zone. Just make me look super bright. I really like this concealer, except for the applicator. That's my only issue with it. It's a super small applicator, so you're constantly having to dip it into the bottle to get more product, which can be kind of annoying. But I mean, that's it. That's the only thing I don't like.
I try not to remember. I got lost in the storm of my ways. Couldn't pull myself together, and I'll be the first to tell you.
Alright, now that I'm all glowy, I'm going to go ahead and take my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Chisel to Perfection palette and go ahead, bronze up, add a little contour in my cheeks, make me look super cut. And for this, I'm going to be using a Morphe M527 brush. It's just big fluffy brush.
I just want to say that I was wrong. I know. Oh, I want you to know that I was wrong.
And to finish off my contour, I'm gonna take a Morphe M523 brush and just make it a little more defined on my cheeks. Since I put a lot of cream and liquid products on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and set that with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just let it sit for a while so everything really just holds on to the skin. So my skin holds on to all the makeup. And to put that on, I'm gonna use my Morphe MB30. It's just an angle. Okay. It's just a flat brush. It's actually a contour brush, but I like to use it for this. So I'm gonna put that around my eyes or under my eyes, bring it all the way out. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. So until I'm ready to take that off, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on my eyes. And to begin, I'm gonna be using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer base. To highlight my brow bone, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the whitest color I have. This is in my Morphe N35 palette, I believe. Let me check. I don't know why I always drop stuff in videos. N35 palette, which looks like this. So I'm just gonna take the whitest color in that, go ahead and put it right along my brows. So the first color I'm gonna use is in my Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette, and it is the color Deep Purple, and it is indeed a deep purple. Deep purple. And to start, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a pretty significantly deep arch along the top of my non-existent crease. So I'm gonna bring it kind of high up, and then I'm gonna make sure it comes all the way down on this side and all the way down in the middle of, I'm sorry, in the inner corner of my eye. And for that, I use the Morphe E22 brush. Next, after you finish your deep purple, I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe N35 palette and take a kind of semi, like, dark purple shade. It's just gonna be this very middle one right here. And for this, I'm gonna use my Morphe B80 brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of make a halo. So I'm gonna go on this side and I'm gonna fill it in over on the inner and outer corners, basically. And blend it right into the dark purple. Next, I'm just gonna take this Lab Squared Just Blending In brush, Lab Squared, blending in brush, and blend out the top of the purple so it doesn't look like a really harsh line right under my brow. And to blend it out, I'm just gonna take a nude shade in the N35 palette. Blend it a little bit better. That's looking a bit better. Now I'm just gonna take this flat Sephora brush and I'm gonna take, once again, that nude shade that we just used to blend and put it right in the middle of the eye where you didn't really put any of the purple shadow. And that's just going to be a base for the glitter. Yay, for the most exciting part, I'm going to take this bareMinerals Queen Tiffany eyeshadow. It's a little brown, super sparkly. Oh, I'm almost out. It's a super sparkly brown in a nutshell, and I love it. Apparently I love it so much that I've used it all up. But anyways, that's just going to go right in the center of your lid. Then just add a little more glitter. I'm gonna go ahead and go into this e.l.f. smudge pot. It's just this little brown, creamy thing. And I'm just gonna go in with an angled brush, preferably not with a blue eyeliner all over it. And I'm just gonna put a couple lines across the eye and blend that in just so it has a little bit more shine. And then once again, just blend that in as well. And just to get that color to stay a little bit better, I'm gonna take, once again, my Anastasia Beverly self-made palette and just dip into Treasure, which is just a light, shiny color, just to hold all that business down. And if you see these weird little spots on my eyelids, I just have really weird shaped lids and they have dents in them, I guess. So that's that deal. And for the bottom lash line, I'm going to go back in with the light purple with a flat definer brush. I'm just gonna apply that to the whole lower lash line, and I'm going to smoke it out to make it a little on the thicker side. Then I'm going to take a brown in the N35 palette and go right along the lash line as well. In my waterline, I'm just going to add this Colourpop gel liner in the shade Get Paid. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. This is going to be interesting. And I'm going to make sure I bring that all the way into the inner corner of the eye. Make a little point with it. And for my eyeliner, I'm just going to take this MAC Blacktrack cream liner and I'm just going to make a little tiny wing just so my eyelashes will blend more smoothly on my lash line. This does get dried up really easily, this eyeliner, so to moisten it up again, I just use my Urban Decay setting spray. Do one spray in there, kind of let it sit for a minute before I go in with my brush, which today will be my Morphe G21 angled brush. For eyelashes, I'm just going to coat my actual lashes with the Sephora Full Action Extreme Effect Mascara. And for my lashes, I'm going to be using these. I don't know what these are, what brand name, but if maybe I can get like a close-up. You can kind of see them. They're layered, they're pretty. They're like, they cross. They're really cute. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are, I'm sorry.
Where's my lash glue?
I'm gonna use my House of Lashes glue, which I love because you don't really have to wait for it to dry. It's just uber tacky. Just like me. I'm just kidding. Sort of. I can't wait for the day where I film a video and I don't drop anything. That's like, then it'll be real. Then like this whole thing, I'll be a fish. And even though this glue does dry clear, sometimes I'm worried that I'm gonna have some showing, or it's gonna be a little lighter on top, maybe some eyeshadow will somehow get on there, any sort of products. So I'm just gonna go over the upper lash line with my Sephora liquid eyeliner just to make sure it is super black. Finish off the face, I'm just going to take a little face brush and brush off all that powder that we put on earlier. By now your makeup should be stuck to your face forever. And I'm going to use my Benefit Watts Up Cream Highlighter as a base for my powder highlighter, which is what I always do. If you've seen my other videos, I do this every time, but I'm going to do it anyways. And for my highlight today, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in the shade Sunburst. So here I'm just giving myself pretend cheekbones because I was not blessed with any at birth, so. Thanks, Mom. Hi, boy. Thank you. And Dad. Dad doesn't, well, this hair is playing me right now. Go away. It has so much foundation on. Okay, to blush myself up, I'm going to use my Milani powder blush in the shade Romantic Rose. It's a really, really pretty color. And I'm using my Morphe E4 brush for that. I believe this is actually a contour brush, but I mean... I remember one time my mom did my makeup. I used to be a figure skater and she put my blush on me, and when we went back and looked at the videos, I just had like this line of like bright pink going down my face. Maybe she had given me cheekbones, it wouldn't have been that hard to figure out, right? I love you, Mom. I always feel like I'm forgetting to do part of my makeup, but I don't think I am. I think I'm good. So that leaves lips, and today I'm going to be using my Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick, matte liquid lipstick, and exposed, and its matching liner.
Remember you, you make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember.
Honestly, these matte liquid lipsticks are life. I only have 2, but whew, they're so good.
I remember you, you make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember.
I'm just gonna let that dry. And then I'm just going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Dainty, and I'm just going to add that to the center of my lips just so it has a little bit of like an ombre. At least that's kind of what I'm going for.
Take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind works backwards just for a minute.
To finish off, I'm just going to use my Urban Decay setting spray again. Whew, cool. And there you have it. You are all done with this halo purple smoky eye. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you too can do this look. Maybe tag me in any pictures that you might have of it. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Bye everybody.